Hi there. Today in this tutorial we're going to see JSP. The full form of JSP is Java Server Pages. Now the basic difference between normal HTML page and JSP page is that the HTML page contain only HTML code, and you can see JavaScript code also, but in JSP page you can have Java code also. Means HTML page contain only HTML and JSP contain HTML as well as Java code. This is basic what is JSP. Now why to use JSP? See, the HTML page is a static page. It will remain same for all the users and all the requests. In case suppose we want to change the content of the HTML page, we need to change into the code that will reflect for all users and all requests. But suppose in case we want to change the content, or you can say change the output accordingly the request, or the output is depend on the request, we not able to do with the help of only HTML. To do so we can use JSP. What JSP will do, it will execute the Java code into the JSP page, and whatever will be the output of the Java code will displays to the browser, that is JSP. Then how to use the JSP? I will show the basic code of JSP. One simple hello world code which contain one HTML line like this, and we define a JSP code like this, output like this, and hi, or you can say hello. Now this is the line of Java. In normal Java code we use like this system.out.println, but in JSP this out object is for print writer of the response. In the servlet we have already seen HTTP request and HTTP response. Let's see the example of hello servlet. In this we can see the HTTP request. It request come from the browser, and whatever response going to the browser defined with the response. We create an out object for this response get writer, and using this out we send the output to the browser. But in JSP it already defined, that's why we just use out.println. Now to execute this code we need to have Apache Tomcat. Now see, this is the Apache Tomcat, and this all the directories used in Apache Tomcat. To know the role of each directory, see the first tutorial, that is servlet introduction. Today we just see bin folder, in which we use the startup file to start Apache Tomcat, and this web apps folder in which we place our application JSP demo. In this folder we will create our JSP file, save into the Apache. We will save this example with hello.jsp file. Now see, this page contain one HTML line, and you can add some HTML code also. This is JSP. Now this is an HTML code and this is Java code. Then we will start the Apache Tomcat using this startup. Now operation can be started with port number 8098. Now we will start 8098 slash JSP demo slash hello.jsp. See, the output will be here. Now this output is according to the whatever the output comes from the JSP page. See, the HTML line is remains same, the bold line is remains same, but this third line is different from here. Now why it looks like this? See, what Apache Tomcat will do, the Apache Tomcat will compile this line, and whatever output comes from this out of println statement, it's sent to the process, means it sends this only. If I put some formatting over here, it will accordingly change to the browser. See, now we have to just save this page and refresh. See, the output has been changed. You can see the source code over here. Fine. This is the basic JSP code, or you can say hello JSP. Now in this JSP tag, you can use Java code like if, for, any Java logic or Java statements. You can also use your over here. I will do some more example. See, I have created a even odd number program. Now I have to just replace this. This is an even number. Now you understand how to use a Java code into this. Now if you want to import some classes to the JSP, in Java you use this, but in JSP you can use other directives like at page okay, directly use like this. See, now this get imported, or I will use some java.dot star, among which I will use a random number. Random r is equal to random I will print k over here. Let's see whether it's compiled or not. Now see, it's showing some error. Import delete this token, means I have to make some changes like this. Yeah, now it get changed. I'll make some more formatting so that it can identify. See, I have see, you have you observed or not, I don't know. See, every time the output is changed. according to the this logic. It's odd number. Now, as I told, every time the page remains same, but every time the output it changed according to the whatever the random number output from here. So now this is the basic example of Hello Java. Now we will see database connectivity using JSP. To demonstrate JSP and database connectivity, first of all we need to have MySQL or any database server or any database application you want. I will use MySQL 5.5 because I have installed it. See, the MySQL has been started. MySQL server is already started. First I will create one database. JSP demo, or you can use your already created database that I have already created with stud1. Now I have already created one table with first year. The name of the table is first year. See, this is the records into the table. Now in the JSP, this is the code you need to be inserted to get connection. Now you can see this is the basic Java code. This is the line for loading the driver. This is the line to get connection with the database server with this host and with this database name, login and password. Now this is the logic that you need to implement based on your database connectivity. Now I have just display the roll number and name of the student. Now this page is saved in same page as we saved in previous display.jsp. This is the page. Now just go to the browser, your whatever the port number slash your demo. This is your application name and this is the page name. See, the information is displayed over here. We'll make some formatting to that information like this. Now see, this is some minor changes I have done into this. I have just added a table tag to display the information properly. Into that, two headers, roll number and name, and I have made some minor changes like it contain tr td end and another td which is ended, finally trn, and after all the table will be NCR. Now you just have to refresh this page, it will show the information well formatted. Now this is the demonstration for the database connectivity and JSP. Now we will implement a small application which stores the information into the database. For this, first we need to create a form. See, this is the form that we need to design in for see, this is the HTML file, or you can say form which has to be designed to create an application which stores the information into the database. This form contains two fields, one roll number and name with a text box, or you can say input box with text with first name with roll number and second with name, and one submit button. This form is according to the our database table. Now this form will be submitted to the save.jsp file. Now this is the save.jsp file. In this file, see, this is the basic database connectivity code. In that I have used this request.get parameter and another request.get parameter to get the values from this form field. Means whatever the value typed in this text box will be sent with these names. Means you can get over here with the according, or you can say respective names. Now to validate, you can store it to the variable string areno this, and with its other name with name. You can provide server side validation over here and if the validation fail, we can display the output, and if the validation successful, you can pass that value over here. We will take some example. We will have some example of validation later on. First of all, we see the basic insertion program. See, the values typed over here get received through this request.get parameter statement in these two variables, and we will then create the connectivity program, and using this insert query we insert the values into the database. Now we see previously the data contained these three records. Now we open our form HTML, we put the roll number and the name with whatever you know, or you can use your own name. See, it not showing any message, but it might get saved, so we will check it by using display page. See, it gets saved. Now we make some little formatting, like saved like this way, so that we can know that the information has been saved properly. Now we will provide some validation over here. The basic validation is like the roll number should be integer. To do so, we provide try catch exception E. If the exception occurs, it will display like invalid roll number. Invalid roll number. This is according to the logic. You can have some different code over here to validate your inputs. I will use like this, and I will provide one more validation, like name should contain at least 3 characters, or if it not contain 3 characters, the name should be invalid. Name will be invalid. Fine. Now we will check for the same and the different roll number, or you can check a wrong roll number, change some error. Yeah, GTH. See, invalid roll number. Now we provide proper roll number with small name. It still gets saved because I have provided some wrong condition like this. So invalid name. Now we will use another, is that the roll number should be unique. So if we insert duplicate roll number, it should throws exception. Means if this insertion statement throws exception, it must cut over here, which defines that insertion fit. But not saved because duplicate roll number. Let's check what roll number already inserted or not. Okay, fine. I will try with 6. Let's try with 4. Record not saved, duplicate roll number. This saved because this display saved because I have not insert return over here. Okay, now it will not show save. Okay, it shows only that must record that have previously saved. Now this is how we can implement database connectivity. This is just retrieving the data, and this is inserting the data. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. If you have query, please write into the comments. Thank you.